Hello everyone, I'm Tanya Miller, and today I'm gonna teach you how to paint a Christmas tree in 2 different ways. After this class, you're gonna be able to paint your own version. Okay, let's dive in. We're gonna need a round brush. I'm pretty sure what you have at home already, it's fine. We are also gonna need a liner. It's not a must, but if you have it already, you're gonna be glad to use it. Before we start with the actual painting, we're going to do some practice. Why do we need some practice? It's just to get familiar with the strokes we're gonna need and with the brush that we're gonna be using. This will help you feel more confident. The more you practice, the easier this will feel. You don't need to use any specific color to do the practicing. Actually, I like using the colors that I don't use at all, or the colors that I really don't like. I don't like wasting the ones that I really love. I'm gonna start by painting in the same direction and then change it to see how it feels. This is a simple back and forth movement. Don't think too much. It's just a practice. Try to relax and have fun. Once you get comfortable with these back and forth lines, start making them a little curved. Same exact movement, but curved. Practice as much as you like until you feel comfortable. For the second practice, I want you to try to get a wide beginning and end with a thin one. How can you get this one? By getting your brush as flat as you can when starting, and then towards the end, lift it slowly until you lift it all the way. I want you to make them a little curve with this lifting movement. A great exercise is this one, where you start with the tip of your brush and then start making it flat without lifting it completely. Keep doing the same movement. Practice as much as you want or as much as you need until you feel comfortable. Try to practice also with the same strokes that you start with. Try them again, but in the opposite direction. If you don't feel comfortable doing it in the opposite direction and you feel it's not natural for your hand to move that way, you can just flip the paper. Just move it as much as you want so you do it in that way that it feels natural for you. When you least expect it, you're gonna be ready. And remember, you don't need anything fancy. What I'm using is print paper. Now, our last practice is gonna be with the liner. Just the same kind of strokes that you were doing at the beginning is gonna be with this. But this one is even easier because you don't need to think that much about how you're doing it. And voila! All of a sudden, you are ready. Now, prepare your color. I did it in 2 different ways. It's the same color, but one has more water than the other one. Draw some lines as a guide. It's time to use the strokes and the movements that we just learned. The pencil lines will help you with this. For your actual painting, use watercolor paper. This is my sketchbook. Yay! We have our first Christmas base. Now, a few more lines for the second one. Time to remember the practice again. Remember the movement started with a flat kind of stroke and then thin at the end. Well, now this is the one that we're gonna use. We're gonna use some yellow for the star and some red for the bottom of the first Christmas tree. The second layer is just slightly darker, using less water than the first time. I made a darker green to use with the liner. Remember, this is all about having fun. Don't stress out. You're gonna see that some lines are gonna be thicker than the other ones. You're gonna see that sometimes you get not enough paint probably on your brush, but that's okay. Just have fun. And now it's time for the gold touches. Oh, my favorite part. Remember to use that specific brush that you save for this color, and to have a second cup of water to clean it. I use the gold color to lift a little bit whatever I'm painting. So please don't get stressed, just have fun. There is no right or wrong in this. If you get to this point, I hope you enjoyed the class, and subscribe so you can know about the next ones. Thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays!